Hi, I'm Hayden Park.
Hi, I'm Akanksha Mahapatra.
And hi, I'm Malaka Nawar. After brainstorming several ideas, we decided to come up with a product to tackle water wastage, particularly from everyday habits like leaving the tap running while brushing your teeth or washing hands or even opening the tap fully when it isn't needed. This idea is aimed fully at younger kids. You might wonder why we chose school children as our target audience. The primary reason is that schools in the UAE contribute significantly to the overall water consumption due to their daily operations and high occupancy. This is especially critical in a country with an arid climate and limited freshwater resources. There was an instance in a preschool in Dubai where their monthly water consumption was as much as the entire Emirate of Al Quwain, which emphasized the urgent need for better water management in schools, especially in younger years, considering that most younger years have no clue what the long-term consequence of wasting water is. We sketched out the outside design with the interior in mind with the goal to make it as appealing as possible for younger children. Hence, we went with childlike, fun designs such as airplanes, animals, and planets, taking inspiration from child toys and child bath toys, making it perfect to add into children's bathrooms while still keeping it playful.
The internal structure of the product consists of two sponge layers, one at the top and one at the bottom, with water-resistant beads tightly packed in between. A metal mesh is placed at the base to ensure that the beads and sponge remain securely in place. It's important that the beads are densely packed, as any gaps could create something called the Venturi effect. This effect happens when the water flows through a narrow space, causing it to speed up due to a drop in pressure. In this case, instead of slowing the flow, the water could actually move faster through the gaps. By packing the beads tightly, we avoid this effect and ensure that the water flow is effectively reduced, promoting water conservation without compromising usability.
We finalized to an aquarium-inspired design to make water conservation more engaging for children. The transparent middle section creates a calming aquarium-like view every time the tap is used, reminding users of the value of water. The eco-drip device attaches by screwing onto the tap right where the water flows. The clear middle section makes the fish feeds visible, and the blue bottom part can be unscrewed, allowing kids to customize the piece that they want to put. From our school survey of Year 3 students, 69% said that they were interested in an aquarium-style tap, and 66% said that they'd be more self-conscious while using the tap if they were moving fish inside it, showing that the design is not only fun, but also behavior-changing. I avoided placing holes on the outer rim to prevent excess water dispersion, which could also lead to wastage. I also left the center free of holes to avoid intense water pressure, which could be uncomfortable or even harmful for kids. We carefully selected materials to match each component function and safety requirements. For the outer body of the product, we plan on using PLA as it's a material that's strong enough to hold the section securely and withstand the water pressure. Additionally, it's biodegradable, which aligns with our sustainability goals. For the aquarium chamber, we decided on polycarbonate because not only is it highly transparent, allowing kids to see the fish beads, it's also impact resistant and is utilized in products such as baby bottles and aquariums, making it water safe. For the fish beads, we chose food safe silicone as it is lightweight, soft, and won't damage the inside of the chamber while being perfectly safe from water exposure. To prevent fish beads from completely blocking water flow, we added mesh layers made of stainless steel. These are rust resistant, hygienic, and durable, and they also introduce micro resistant to help reduce flow while functioning as a basic filter.
To evaluate the prototype, we attached it to a standard sink and conducted a simple flow test. We measured the volume of water released over a 5-second interval, capturing the results on the video. First, we tested the water flow without the bead attachment, collecting approximately 285 milliliters. Then, with the beads in place, the volume decreased to roughly 235 milliliters. This represents a 17.5% reduction in water flow, given that the average daily water consumption per person in the UAE is around 550 liters. This prototype could potentially reduce that to approximately 453.75 liters per person per day. Though modest on its own, this reduction, if widely adopted, could have a meaningful impact on long-term water conservation.